As I was going over the Cork and Kerry mountains, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced me pistol and then produced me rapier, saying, "Stand and deliver, for I am a bold deceiver." Mushering da-ba-doo-da-ba-da. What fall the daddy-o? What fall the daddy-o? There's whiskey in the jar. I counted out his money and didn't need a pretty penny. I put it in my pocket and I took it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me. But the devil take away men, for they never can be easy. Mushering dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. What fall the daddy-o? What fall the daddy-o? There's whiskey in the jar. I went up to my chamber, all for to take a slumber. Dreamt of gold and jewels, and was sure it was no wonder. But Jenny drew me charges, and she filled them up with water, and sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter. Mushering dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. What fall the daddy-o? What fall the daddy-o? There's whiskey in the jar. 'Twas early in the morning, just before I rose to travel. Up comes a band of footmen, and likewise Captain Farrell. I first produced me pistol, for she stole away me rapier. But I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. Mushering dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. What fall the daddy-o? What fall the daddy-o? There's whiskey in the jar. If anyone can lead me, it's me brother in the army. If I can find a station, be it in Cork or in Killarney. And if he will go with me, I'll go roving through Kilkenny. And I'm sure he'll treat me better than me own escort and Jenny. Mushering dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. What fall the daddy-o? What fall the daddy-o? There's whiskey in the jar. Mushering dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. What fall the daddy-o? What fall the daddy-o? There's whiskey in the jar. Good evening, and welcome to another Sundown Sessions, and happy Burns Night to anybody who might have any Scottish blood in them and is celebrating Burns Night tonight. Okay, so we have a few people already logged in. Good evening to Jim and Eileen. How are you doing? Jim and Eileen Irvine, delighted to have you with us. Eileen O'Neill and Seamus tuned in from Port Stewart. Fantastic, lovely to have you with you. Mr. Seamus McMeal tuning in from Massachusetts. Fantastic. No, not Massachusetts, New Hampshire. Hello and good evening. Looking for something by Neil Young. Let me see if I can pull something off for that. Louise Lockney, good evening to you. Glad to have you with us. Anne McMahon's tuned in from Emmyvale. And Eileen and Seamus from Port Stewart. Madge Bolger tuned in. Good evening. Glad you're keeping well. And hi also to Anne and Padder. Great stuff. So good evening. You're very welcome to this Sundown Sessions. We're going to spend the next hour singing songs and trying to just put the evening in as cheerfully as we possibly can. I hope you have had a nice weekend and haven't had too stressful a Monday. If you would like to hear any songs in particular, please feel free to let me know in the live chat. And if you are getting involved in the live chat or you're able to log in, make sure and let us know who you are and where you're tuning in from. There is Jim Johnston, I see, is just tuned in all the way from Newton Abbey. Good evening, Jim. Delighted to have you along with us. So, since it is Burns Night, we are celebrating all of our Scottish friends. I have a couple of quite a few actually, Scottish songs that I'm going to give a whirl this evening. But first off, we're going to do one that's a little bit silly. Donald, where's your trousers? I've just come down from the Isle of Skye. I'm not very big, I'm awful shy. I'm the lassie shout when I go by. Donald, where's your trousers? high, let the wind blow low. Through the streets in the kilt I'll go. All the lassies say hello. Donald, where's your trousers? A lassie took me to a ball, and it was slippery in the hall, and I was feared that I had fall, for I had neon trousers. Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low. Through the streets in the kilt I'll go. All the lassies say hello. Donald, where's your trousers? Now I went down to London town, and I had some fun in the underground. The ladies turned their heads around, saying, Donald, where's your trousers? Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low. Through the streets in my kilt I'll go. All the lassies say hello. Donald, where's your trousers? Oh dear. Poor old Donald. I think he had found it a bit drafty down in London. So, good evening to Maura Hales and Joe Princeton. Joe tuning in from Antwerp in Belgium, and Maura all the way from Scotland. So, Maura, happy Burns Night to you and all the family. We're going to have a sort of a Scottish theme tonight in celebration of Burns Night. I'm going to sing another kind of Scottish themed song now, and it is called Caledonia by your very own Dougie MacLean. Met Dougie MacLean at a festival, the Belnash Festival in Belfast a few years ago. I say a few years ago, it's probably about 10 or 12 years ago. And a lovelier man you couldn't meet. I don't know if you can see changes that have come over me in these last few days. I have been afraid I might drift away. Well, I've been telling old stories, singing songs, make me think about where I come from. That's the reason why I seem so far away today. Let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. If I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. And I have moved, and I've kept on moving, proved the points that I needed proving, lost the friends that I needed losing, found others on the way. Oh, and I have tried, and I've kept on trying, stolen dreams, yes, there's no denying. I've traveled hard with conscience flying, somewhere in the wind. Oh, let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, and now I'm going home. If I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Now I'm sitting here before the fire, the empty room and the forest choir, the flames that could not get any higher, they're withered now, they're gone. But I'm steady thinking, my way's clear, I know what I will do tomorrow. When the hands are shaking and the kisses flow, but I will disappear. Oh, let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. There we go, a little bit of Dougie McLean there. Good evening, good evening. Who else is tuned in? David Michael Henny is tuned in. Hi, Edelle. Got my timings wrong on Thursday. Just in time to see you and say goodbye. Looking forward to the show. Oh, great stuff. So, sorry, I misread that. Yes, on Thursday, you made it just in time to hear me say goodbye, but you're looking forward to this evening's show. Great stuff. Maureen Grant tuned in. She says, good evening, all. Looking forward to this evening. Hello, Maureen. And, of course, John Bill tuned in along with you. Delighted to have the pair of you along. Eileen Irvine says, Jim, would love you to sing Blowing in the Wind if you have the time. Well, let's just do that now. Blowing in the Wind. A little bit of Bob Dylan. So, what sometimes happens with YouTube, depending on where you're tuned in, and I know we have people tuned in, we've got an international flavour this evening, we have people tuned in from America and from continental Europe. So if the YouTube copyright algorithms kick in and detect that I'm singing particularly well-known songs, they might block it. So you might actually get kind of kicked off, or it might go offline for you if you're not in Ireland or the UK, because I know they do that sometimes, because they don't want you kind of making any money off the back of other musicians' work, which is fair enough. Jim Irvine. How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? And how many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? Yes, and how many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever by? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Yes, and how many years can a mountain exist before it's washed to the sea? Yes, and how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? Yes, and how many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Yes, and how many times must a man look up before he can see the sky? Yes, and how many years must one man have before he can hear people cry? Yes, and how many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. There we go. That one especially for Jim Irvine. Good evening, Dermot McGaree tuned in from Duggery in Tidavlet. Good evening to you, Dermot. Good to have you along with us. Okay, so I'm going to switch over guitars now, and I'm going to sing a song. This one I have been practicing just today for my great friend Maura Hales and her family over in Scotland. This one is especially for you and for Burns Night, and it's called The Bonnie Bonnie Banks of Loch Lomond. By yon bonny banks and by yon bonny braes, where the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond, where me and my true love have spent many happy days on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. You'll take the high road and I'll take the low, and I'll be in Scotland afar, where me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. 'Twas there that we parted in yon shady glen, on the steep, steep sides of Ben Lomond, where in the purple hue the Highland hills we view, and the moon coming out in the gloaming. You take the high road and I'll take the low, and I'll be in Scotland afar, where me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. The wee birdies sing and the wildflowers spring, and in sunshine the waters are sleeping, but the broken-hearted cans nay second spring again, though the wafer may cease through their greeting. You take the high road and I'll take the low, and I'll be in Scotland afar, where me and my true love shall never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. That one for Maura Hales and family, and anyone in Scotland or of Scottish descent, or anybody who's just celebrating Burns Night. Fantastic. Okay, so I had a little request in earlier this evening, and I know that Eileen and Seamus are tuned in from Portstewart. Mary contacted me earlier on. Mary and Larry are unfortunately not able to tune in this evening because they are celebrating Burns Night with some friends on a Zoom. So she did ask me to sing a wee Christy Moore song for you. And so I'm going to do that now. I'm going to sing this one, Black is the Colour, because it is actually, Christy Moore got it from a Scottish songwriter. It is a Scottish folk song. And I hope you like it. Black is the color of my true love's hair. Her lips are like some roses fair. She is the sweetest smile and the gentlest hands, and I love the ground whereon she stands. I love the ground, and well she knows. I love the ground whereon she goes. I write her a letter, just a few short lines, and suffer death 1,000 times. I go to the cloud, I mourn and weep, for satisfied I never can be. I wish the day it soon would come when she and I could be as one. For black is the color of my true love's hair. Her lips are like some roses fair. She is the sweetest smile and the gentlest hands, and I love the ground whereon she stands. And I love the ground whereon she stands. That one especially for Eileen and Seamus in Port Stewart from your friends Mary and Larry. Okay, now let me see. Paula McAree tuned in. Good evening, Paula. Delighted to have you with us as well. Now, right, let me see. Yes. The summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Well, you go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Well, you go, lassie, go. I will build my love above near yon pure crystal fountain, and on it I will pile all the flowers of the mountain. Well, you go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Well, you go, lassie, go. If my true love, she were gone, I would surely find another where the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. When you go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? That one's lovely. I absolutely love that song. Okay, so, right. Keep your requests coming in, gang, if anybody else would like to hear anything in particular. I'm afraid I'm not sure that one would be viable tonight, Paula, but maybe for another night. It's just that I haven't sung Lift the Wings in maybe about 15 years, and I just don't think I would remember how to play it on the guitar, but I will look into it for you. But in the meantime, I'm going to sing this song for David McElhinney, who was tuned in a couple of weeks ago and asked for Leaving on a Jet Plane by John Denver, and we actually sang a different John Denver song, so we'll sing Leaving on a Jet Plane for you tonight to John. And Helen Purvis, good evening, Helen Purvis and John Purvis tuning in. I am absolutely delighted that you are tuned in this evening. John, how are you doing? I hope you're keeping rightly and keeping that lovely smile on your face, because it's one of my favorites. I love to see that smile. Absolutely brilliant. So if John has a request, please let me know and I will do my best to sing it for him. Kevin Burns from Oma. Good evening, Kevin. How are you doing? We're just about to launch into a bit of John Denver here. All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye, but the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. The taxi's here, he's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome I could die. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. There's so many times I've let you down, so many times I've played around. I tell you now that they don't mean a thing. Every place I go, I'll think of you. Each song I sing, I'll sing for you. When I come back, I'll wear your wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Now the time has come, it's come to leave you one more time. Let me kiss you, then close your eyes, and I'll be on my way. about the days to come, when I won't have to leave alone, about the times that I won't have to say. Kiss me and smile for me, tell me that you wait for me, hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane, don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. I'm leaving on a jet plane, don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. There you go. That one especially for you, David. Thank you for your patience. You waited long enough for it. Okay, so we have a couple of requests come in. The Song of Wandering Angus, please, from Paula. Dermot has asked for some Simon and Garfunkel, and John Purvis would like Moon River. Well, let's see if we can do a couple of those. And I know I have promised Seamus McMahon a Neil Young song and a Sandy Denny song, so... Maureen Grant and John Bill are in agreement with Helen and John about Moon River. Well, then I'll just sing that one now. I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend, Moon River, and me. Oh, dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbow's end, moon river and me. There you go. Absolutely one of my all-time favorite songs to sing for John and for John. Madge Boulder says, don't think you will be leaving on a jet plane for a while, but I enjoyed the song. No, indeed. Nobody, I think, will be leaving anywhere on a jet plane for a while. So, okay. I'd just like to take this opportunity to say thank you to everybody for tuning in. These are all just lovely people and deserve the best. But a special thanks to anyone who supports Sundown Sessions. These sessions, of course, as you know, are free. There is no admission charge. But if you would like to support Sundown Sessions, there are a couple of ways that you can do that. You can make a one-off donation, rattle the virtual tip jar, and that is a link to my PayPal account, and it is in the description of this video. But if you would like to become a patron and sign up to give a small monthly donation, and it can be for any amount you want, for as little as £1 a month, I think is what it starts at, then you can do that by signing up to my Patreon account. And a Patreon is just a platform that allows people to support creative people and artists directly with a small monthly subscription. But as I always emphasize, there is no obligation on any of you to do that. The sessions will continue to be free for as long as I can possibly manage it. So anyway, now that we've got that business out of the way, I said, yes, I did say that I was going to sing a Sandy Denny song for my friend Seamus over in New Hampshire, and I might have a wee Neil Young song towards the end, but Neil Young he's tricky when it comes to the copyrights. But this is a song by Sandy Denny, and it has an air that some of you may recognize. It's quite like My Lagan Love. This is called The Quiet Joys of Brotherhood. As gentle tides go rolling by along the salt sea strand, the colors blend and roll as one together in the sand. And often do the winds entwine to send their distant call, the quiet joys of brotherhood. And love is Lord of all. The oak and we together rise along the common ground. The mare and stallion, light and dark, have thunder in their sound. The rainbow sign, the blended flower, still have my heart enthralled. The quiet joys of brotherhood, and love is Lord of all. But man has come to plough the tide, the oak lies on the ground. I hear their tires in the fields, they drive the stallion down. The roses bleed both light and dark. The winds do seldom call. The running sands recall the time when love was Lord of all. There you go. That one very, especially for my friend Seamus. Now, okay. What do we have? A request for a song by Simon and Garfunkel. Okay, let's see what we can find. How about this one? When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side. Oh, when times get rough and friends just can't be found, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down. When you're down and out, when you're on the street, when evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. I'll take your part. Oh, when darkness comes and pain is all around, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down. Sail on, silver girl, sail on by. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. Oh, if you need a friend, I'm sailing right behind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your There we go. Bridge over troubled water, Simon and Garfunkel, requested by Dermot McAree. Okay, now next up, the Song of Wandering Angus, I think, was the next request. Beautiful W.B. Yeats song put to music. I know there are quite a few versions of this one, but this is the one that I know. Let's see if I got it in the right key. I went out to a hazelwood because a flower was in my head, and cut and peeled a hazel wand, and hooked a berry to a thread. And when white moths were on the wing, and moth-like stars were flickering out, I dropped the berry in a stream and caught a little silver trout. When I had laid it on the floor, I went to blow the fire aflame, but something rustled at the door, and someone called me by my name. It had become a glittering girl with apple blossoms in her hair, who called me by my name and ran and faded to the brightening air. Though I am warm with wandering through hollow lands and hilly lands, I will find out where she has gone, and kiss her lips and take her hand, and walk among yon dappled grass, and pluck till time and tide are done the silver apples of the moon, the golden apples of the sun. Okay, my goodness, it's coming up to the time now. We've got about 10 minutes left. Now, I did promise a Neil Young song. Hopefully, this one won't get too many of you kicked off. Okay, so this song is a Neil Young song called Powderfinger. Look at mama, there's a whiteboard. That's not the right key for that at all. Wake up mama, there's a whiteboard coming up the river, with a big red beacon and a flag and a man on the reel. I guess you better call John. It don't look like they're here to deliver the mail. They're less than a mile away. I hope they didn't come to stay. It's got numbers on the side and a gun, and it's making big waves. Daddy's gone, my brother's out hunting in the mountains. Big John's been drinking since the river took Emmylou. The powers that be left me here to do the thinking, and I just turned 22. I was wondering what to do. The closer they got, the more those feelings grew. Daddy's rifle in my hand, it felt reassuring. It said red means run, son, the numbers add up to nothing. But when the first shot hit the dark, I saw it coming. Raised my rifle to my eye, never stopped to wonder why. Then I saw black in my face, splashed in the sky. Shelter me with the powder and the finger. Cover me the thought that pulls the trigger. Remember me to my love, I guess I miss her. There we go. A little bit of Neil Young there. I'll have maybe a couple of maybe more well-known Neil Young choices for the next time. Okay, so David McElhenney asks, Edelle, do you know the town I loved so well? I think we have time to sing that one before we finish up tonight. Town I loved so well. Are you a Derry man by any chance, David? Greetings from Germany, and many thanks for a lovely evening from Nelly. Oh, good evening. Hello, Germany. Fantastic. Delighted to have you tuned in. You're very, very, very welcome. Please come back and join us another night and maybe send us some requests. Teach us some German songs. Fantastic. David, he's a Derry man through and through. Well, fantastic. In my memory, I will always see the time that I have loved so well, where the school played ball by the gas yard wall, and we laughed through the smoke and the smell, going home in the rain, running up the dark lane, past the jail and down behind the fountain. Those were happy days, so many, many ways. In the time I loved so well. In the early morning, the shirt factory horn called women from Cregan, the moor and the ball, while the men on the door played a mother's role, fed the children and then trained the dog. And when times got tough, there was just about enough, but they saw it through without complaining. For deep inside was a burning pride in the time I loved so well. There was music there in the dairy air, like a language that we all could understand. I remember the day when I earned my first pay, as I played in a small pickup band. There I spent my youth, and to tell you the truth, I was sad to leave it all behind me, for I learned about life and I found a wife in the time I loved so well. But when I returned, oh my eyes have they burned to see how time could be brought to its knees by the armored cars and the bonnet bars and the gas that hangs on to every breeze. Now the army's installed by that old gas yard wall, and the dogged barbed wire gets higher and higher, with their tanks and guns. My God, what have they done in the time I loved so well? Now the music's gone, but they carry on, for their spirit's been bruised, never broken. Oh, they'll not forget, still their hearts are set on tomorrow and peace once again. Now what's done is done, and what's won is won, and what's lost is lost and gone forever. I can only pray for a bright, brand new day in the time I love unfortunately, that brings us to the end of our hour. It has been an absolute pleasure to sing for you tonight. Thank you, everyone, for your requests. Thanks so much for the chat and the fun in the live chat. Join me again on Thursday evening at the same time for more of the same. If you would like to send a request in advance, please do send me an email to singwithedelle. That's SINGWITHEDELLE @gmail.com. If you're not able to get into the live chat, please do feel free to send me an email at that address with a song that you would like to hear, and I will certainly do my best to play it. Or even if you have any other suggestions, or even just want to get in touch and have a bit of crack. So thank you to everyone for tuning in. Thank you, as always, to my patrons and to my supporters with PayPal. Your contributions mean that I can continue to do this for free on Monday and Thursday evenings. So thank you very much for all of that. So in the meantime, have a great week. Look after yourselves, look after each other, and take every opportunity to enjoy yourselves. I will see you on Thursday evening. Have a nice night. Have sweet dreams. God bless and take care. Bye-bye.